Jeannie-Jeannie, Purpalini, and little Boop-A-Loo. And the title of the story is, Where's Boop-A-Loo Now? The brother's 5 and the sister's about 8. So how old are you?
5.
Okay, Boop-A-Loo is your age. So you could be like Super-Loo. All right, here we go. Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini lives in the little tiny town of Bentonville in the county of Quinn. It's my last name. With all the Leany-Loos. Jeannie is the big sister of brother little Boop-A-Loo. She looks after, loves, and protects Boop-A-Loo like only a big sister can. Boop-A-Loo thinks Jeannie-Jeannie is the smartest, best thing ever. Bentonville has the Leany-Loos' favorite beach, which is exactly where the siblings headed off to go the first day of summer, which is hopefully pretty soon. Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini was styling in her special pink polka dot bikini. Little Boop-A-Loo grew out of his old swimsuit trunks, so he was strutting in his new gabalicious striped green suit. Swimsuit. It didn't take long. She hadn't looked up in quite some time. Upon doing so, she peered here and there. No Boop-A-Loo. Jeannie paced about, muttering, "Oh, get away there, buddy." And she said to herself, "Where's Boop-A-Loo now?" Well, Boop-A-Loo, he had meandered off and met bigger buddy Leany-Loos named Busy and Buzzy. They were digging quite a hole, just the height of Boop-A-Loo. The two buddy beaches glanced at the hole, and then they looked at Boop-A-Loo. In harmony, they cried out, "You're a perfect fit." "I am," asked Boop-A-Loo. "Sure, jump in." And with that, sure enough, he did. Busy and Buzzy had took no time filling in the hole. Up rose the cool sand surrounding Boop-A-Loo, higher and higher. He sank. He was snug as a bug in a rug, unable to move limb or muscle. Well, you know something I didn't show you yet? I missed the first picture. Here, go in order. You really want to see. There he is, stuck in the sand. See?
My arm's breaking.
That's cool.
Yeah, she has curly blonde hair, and that's kind of looks like me. He's supposed to be me, and this is supposed to be a friend of mine. Anyway, that's like me when I was little. So there's my little friend. Anyway. Time for watermelon! In the distance yelled Busy's mom, and off the two pals ran. Busy and Buzzy took off. Oh boy, Boop-A-Loo was in a pickle of a pickle. But she couldn't. Boop-A-Loo thunk, any squirm, any churn. Nothing. Just when a tear trickled down his tan face, there she stood, Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini. "How'd you get in such a tussle?" "It was easy, I just jumped," exhaled Boop-A-Loo. Jeannie-Jeannie dug, and she dug, and boing, out popped Boop-A-Loo like golden toast. Then into the outstretched, warm, cozy embrace of his big sis. Covered by sticky sand, he was off to the races to the deep blue sea. Like a flash across the shore, streaked a pink polka dot bikini and smacking in green trunks. When it came to swimming, Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini might as well have had gills. For Boop-A-Loo, not so much. With the grace of a ballerina and the ease of a mermaid, Jeannie-Jeannie rippled through the lively sea. Why not, thought Boop-A-Loo? He too could do his own dolphin dance. He'd sprout up to 3.5 feet tall over the winter for Leany-Loo's sakes. Jeannie-Jeannie peeked over the waves to see Boop-A-Loo, mustering all his strength to dunk in the plunk. Did he have rocks in his trunks? No, it was just Boop-A-Loo doing his dippity-doo. Jeannie-Jeannie stroked her way over to Boop-A-Loo and urged him to jump aboard. On the back, the two glided over to the solitude of the floating diving dock. Just the place for a quiet, sun-drenched snooze. Usually they take a snooze when you get to the beach.
Yeah.
They just want to take a snooze. They're tired. Well, Jeannie-Jeannie dozed. Boop-A-Loo stretched, and he reached up to the bountiful blue sky. Wow, in the little town of Bentonville, there they were. The spectacular spectacle of ski team. The limbering Boop-A-Loo caught their eyes. Hey, the muscle-ripped Captain Pollard. To Boop-A-Loo, we need the top to our 10-person pyramid. Help us out, little fellow. Like a rag doll, up they tossed Boop-A-Loo, and he found himself perched atop the wall of the 10-man pyramid. able to see the miles of the fastest of the whole sea. The speedboat slaughtered the darting ski team like a human slingshot. In no time, the slumbering Jeannie-Jeannie was nothing but a speck in the distance. Couldn't even see it. The boat spun, and Boop-A-Loo was undone. Off he flew, this fishing skiff, Clam-A-Doodle Cal. Who in the name of King Crab are you? Flapped Clam and Cal. I'm Boop-A-Loo. I live in Bentonville in the county of Quinn. Well, chuckled Clam-A-Doodle Cal, you're too big for bait, and you're too small to yank in my nets. The splashing of nearby playful leany-loos awoke Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini. Groggily, she sat up. She turned to nudge Boop-A-Loo. Startled, there was nothing but the drippings from his spiffy trunks. For leany-loo's sakes, where's Boop-A-Loo now? Exclaimed Jeannie-Jeannie. The ski team had stopped nearby for a break, and the muscle-ripped captain overheard and yelled, "We know Boop-A-Loo. He was the tippity-top of our pyramid." We spun, and off flew Boop-A-Loo. You've got to help me to find him, cried Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini. I need my little Boop. No need to worry, said Mr. Muscles. Boop-A-Loo was Clam-A-Doodle Cal's best catch of the day. Clam-A-Doodle who? Asked the perplexed Jeannie-Jeannie. Look, said the ski team's captain. And lo and behold, there he sat, a grinning Boop-A-Loo, puttering out behind Jeannie-Jeannie on Clam-A-Doodle Cal's skiff. Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini's shoulders relaxed, and she smacked a big kiss on the leathered face of Clam-A-Doodle Cal. Reaching down, she grasped little Boop-A-Loo and hugging him tight, and the bewildered Jeannie-Jeannie asked, "How do you, Josie? How do you, Josie?" Boop-A-Loo said, "I just do." From now on, said Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini, my eyes are glued on you, Boop-A-Loo. Can we eat now? Asked the carefree Boop-A-Loo. That sounded like a perfect respite for Jeannie-Jeannie, so off the floating dock skimmered Jeannie-Jeannie and in plopped Boop-A-Loo, while one sped, the other sputtered as they made their way. Awaiting them at their blankets was a scrumptious picnic. Oh, you like picnic baskets at the beach? They do too.
Yeah.
Where do you find out what they had there? One by one, Jeannie-Jeannie pulled out another good chicken salad sandwiches. You like those? I do. You like them? At the beach? Too sandy? I like cheese twists. Like those? No? Oranges? They're good for your vitamin C. Licorice. Red and black licorice. Chocolate kisses. Ones with the nuts in them.
My favorite.
Yeah, now you're talking, right? And tangy juice boxes. Boop-A-Loo was in whoop-de-doo heaven. He ate backwards as usual. Starting with the kisses, paying no mind to Jeannie-Jeannie's chicken salad suggestion. The amused Jeannie-Jeannie simply sat in relief, feeling the contentment of a safe and still Boop-A-Loo. As their leany-loo bellies filled and filled, the basket emptied. An empty wicker basket was just too tempting for Boop-A-Loo. In slid, oh, you know something else they missed? They missed another one. I'm not paying attention, I'm sorry. Name of old Cal, the guy who caught Boop-A-Loo, when he was spinning off the pyramid. There he is. It's supposed to be on a boat, but she did it wrong. Put it on the video. But that's name of old Cal, holding little Boop-A-Loo. Should be a boat. We gotta change that. It's a boat. Skip.
On his lap.
On his lap anyway, yeah. See all the claims he's got? You can pass those around. You might as well pass around. You might as well pass around Jeannie-Jeannie and Boop-A-Loo too. So keep paying attention. You gonna pay attention while I pass them around? Alright. Gonna make that deal. Alright, now where are we? Aha! Ooh, an empty wicker basket. A big empty wicker basket. It was just too tempting for Boop-A-Loo.
Josh.
He slid his bottom, dangling his toes over the edge. Picture it? His toes over the edge, bottom stuck in it. Transformed, he was now an astronaut, checking his imaginary gadgets. To him, Jeannie-Jeannie was his co-pilot. He was now sorry, I lost my place here. Jeannie-Jeannie was his co-pilot, out studying the surface of their newfound planet. To Jeannie-Jeannie, he was simply a leany-loo with his butt stuck in a wicker basket. Is that funny? Did you ever get your butt stuck? Don't tell me where. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Go ahead, look. Huh? Pretty cool. Oh, we'll talk about that later. We got 20 minutes, so I may run out of time here. We'll get back to it. But to her, a stuck Boop-A-Loo was a safe Boop-A-Loo. She sighed and lay back to admire the puffy white clouds in the big blue sky. Amidst the clouds was soaring,
Chloe, pass them back up.
seagulls on the food prowl. Well, thank you. Well done. Thank you, thank you. So you see it? Let's see it at the end. Jeannie-Jeannie could cut through the sea like an elegant mermaid, but when it came to the sky, she was like any other lady in admiring bird watching. Just as Boop-A-Loo was checking the dials on his rocket in the workout basket, Jeannie-Jeannie gasped as a curious seagull spotted a gull's dream, a huge picnic basket. With a beak red, down swooped the gull and snatched the handle of the Boop-A-Loo full basket. Jeannie-Jeannie blitzed, but the gull was aburst. Off to the heavens rose the little rocket man Boop-A-Loo. Jeannie-Jeannie searched high in the sky, but there was no sign of the little astronaut. She cried out, "Where's Boop-A-Loo now? Where is he?" Well, thought Boop-A-Loo, it's also real. He sure was a good pretender. "What's under your leany-loo bottom?" squawked Gulpy Gabby Gull. Taken aback by the gab among his gull and the swooping burst, Boop-A-Loo knew this was not your average rendezvous. "It's all in our bellies," stammered the sheepish Boop-A-Loo. "What can I do?" "Oh, for Hurricane Hunger Pain's sake," grumbled the greedy Gulpy Gabby Gull. "Toodaloo to you little leany-loo."
No.
And that was that. With a peck of his beak, out tumbled little Boop-A-Loo, heading towards the fury of the sea. Boop-Boo. Just as Boop-A-Loo cried out for his big sis, Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini, his bottom landed in a nestled in a new bigger wicker basket. You know what kind?
No.
Not a food one, but a hot air balloon one. Looking down at Boop-A-Loo was the master balloonist, Big Belly Luna Balloona. Squeezing out behind Big Belly Luna Balloona was one happy, beaming leading Loo in a pink polka dot bikini. Wait a minute. I lost my place. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Yes, Boop-A-Loo's favorite Leany Lou, Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini. The two danced as big belly bops. "I'm a rocket man," announced Boop-A-Loo. "I'd rather you be my little pocket man," giggled Jeannie-Jeannie, the new flying friend of Big Belly Luna Balloona. Drifting down to the boatyard, Big Belly Luna Balloona softly landed and helped his two new friends out onto the steady boat dock. Boop-A-Loo stood aghast at the sight of so many skidoos, sailboats, yachts, and windsurfer boards. Only he, too, was a big leaky Lou. He was afraid. "No big ideas," said Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini. She led Boop-A-Loo by the hand back to the towels while Boop-A-Loo's eyes remained fixated on the harbor behind them. Yeah, I know. As long as it gets long, I know. I talked to them. The two plopped on their towels and turned to tanning. To the itchy Boop-A-Loo, tanning was useless torture, and like the being bronze Leany Loo with a pink polka dot bikini, Boop-A-Loo tossed and plopped, and then hippity-doo, a pair of eye cups covered Jeannie-Jeannie's bright, gleaming green eyes. The world was now Boop-A-Loo's oyster, and off he scurried to the Leany Loo's harbor haven, all by himself. Preparing his board was the hotshot surfing Slammin' Sammy. Boop-A-Loo stood still at the sight of Bentonville's windsurfing legend. "Slammin' Sammy," motioned to the frozen Boop-A-Loo. "Give me a hand," shouted Slammin' Sammy, and together the two pushed the sailboat from the sand to the sea. Oh, here it is here. Want to see Slammin' Sammy? He's not with Boop-A-Loo, but that's Slammin' Sammy. It's cool. He's a cool dude.
That's a cool picture.
Boop-A-Loo thinks he's pretty hot stuff.
Oh, don't. Just look and pass it along.
"Let's give it a go," said Slammy. "Gee, what about Jeannie-Jeannie?" squeaked little Boop-A-Loo. "You mean Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini in the pink polka dot bikini? She's a fun Leany Lou. You don't front, little guy." "Hey, that makes you little Boop-A-Loo," said Bentonville's famous Leany Lou. "Yep, that's me." And then they were free, as the two newfound friends held the sail tight, cut through the sea like a knife through butter. Surfing Slammin' Sammy smiled as Boop-A-Loo, as they whooped it up, weaving and leaping each new wave. Back at the dry land, it was tan turning time, so off came Jeannie-Jeannie's eye cups. The green Gabalicious new striped trunks were not here, but there, slamming on the sea was Surfer Slammin' Sammy.
Quiet.
The more Jeannie-Jeannie squinted, it was no longer, where's Boop-A-Loo now? But how had Boop-A-Loo done with so much fun run scooting under the big bright sun? I'm getting there, guys. Hang in there. Oh, I don't know, 3 hours. You don't have to. You got a date or something?
No,
Oh, then hang loose.
I got coffee.
Oh, we'll get you there. I'll give you a ride if you're late. Enjoying the soft sea mist and the cool, brisk breeze, Boop-A-Loo was again in another world. In the distance, Slammin' Sammy spotted a human pogo stick and a pink polka dot bikini. Hey, Boop-A-Loo, isn't that your big sis, Jeannie-Jeannie? Boop-A-Loo's free spirit came spiraling back to Earth. While his imagination floated away, he tried concocting a convincing conversation with his Jeannie-Jeannie. His mind went blank, and his heart sank. But he knew once again, Jeannie-Jeannie's blissful beach excursion became a leany-loo, heartfelt submersion. It's always stuff you don't even write. In they skidded to greet Big Sis, not a meanie-meanie, but one distraught Jeannie-Jeannie Purpalini. Hey, pretty Jeannie-Jeannie, said a slick surfer Slammin' Sammy. Don't pretty me, you jammer slammin' jam Sammy. Hey, it's okay, said Boop-A-Loo. I'm 3.5 feet tall. I'm getting big. Big enough to investigate, but not to navigate, replied a firm Jeannie-Jeannie. That was Slammin' Sammy's cue. He winked at Boop-A-Loo and off his sail flew. Jeannie-Jeannie so loved her little impish Boop-A-Loo that her frown turned upside down. She tossed Boop-A-Loo up at her shoulders and off she raced to the tanning place. Through her panting, Jeannie-Jeannie sang her favorite weenie-leenie song-a-teeny. Meanwhile, Boop-A-Loo hummed along to his world of dreaming and scheming. The sun had begun to dip into the sea as Jeannie-Jeannie, Purpalini, and Boop-A-Loo's beach day had slipped away. Back to the blankets, Jeannie-Jeannie was gathering their things while Boop-A-Loo was skipping stones. For each toss he skipped, his thoughts drifted to those he had booped into. But what? What do you mean first? Who's the first two? Yes, you met. Remember? Busy and Buzzy? Dad, they dug him in the hole? Then he met the Bentonville Spectacular Spectacle Ski Team. The Clamadoodle Cow, the old fisherman. To gulping Gabby Gull. Took him away and flew away with him. To Big Belly Luna Ballona. I like him the best, Big Belly Luna Ballona. And finally, to Surfin' Slammin' Sammy. Who is this? Oh, yeah, this is the one famous one. I'm going to show you.
The other one there over
Oh,
there.
Mrs. Conley put them all up there for you.
Oh, you know, this is the first one I should have showed you.
Okay, there, we'll
That's
put
the
that right
original.
up.
We're going backwards. That's the first one. That's just a little, not at all.
Boys and girls, look how cute. Pass it around and then I'll put it up.
One last paragraph, okay? Then we can play hockey. You with me? You back with me? Huh? All right, here we go. One paragraph.
Oh,
How much time we got? All right. Time to go, yelled Jeannie-Jeannie.
George,
We
sit
can come
down.
back again.
Sit.
And we can meet new friends, asked Boop-A-Loo. How about we bring some with us? Said the exhausted Jeannie-Jeannie. That too, agreed the leaping Boop-A-Loo, landing in each of Jeannie-Jeannie's sunken footprints. He was jumping in the prints. Landing in the prints. How you do that? Your father, your mother in front of you, you're trying to get jump in their prints. You ever do that? That's what he was trying to get in their footprints. Well, indeed, the two leany-loos from Bentonville in the county of Quinn had quite the day by folly, by God. And that's it. You're free to go. There you go. Terrible, awful, good.
good story.
I want some opinions now. Oops.
I'm sorry I didn't